Hello my people and welcome to another slide of this binomial theorem. Now we wan discuss wetin be Pascal triangle. If you never sabi am before, na today na be the first time you wan sabi am. If you don sabi am before, fine. Or you dey get confusion inside. Na today wey I go settle your matter once and for all. Now for mathematics, Pascal triangles wetin mean na the triangular arrays. May I write am quick quick. E mean say na the triangular arrays or array of number of I put am as array of the binomial coefficient. Also this no be grammar for you. Coefficient, you know now, if I get 2x, ask you wetin be the coefficient of x, you go know say na 2. So I say binomial coefficient, make you no be like say na grammar wey I dey speak. So I don explain wetin coefficient mean. Coefficients, full stop. Now in much of the Western world, it is named after this guy wey they call, he's a French mathematician. For one tell you say I know this guy, a man no talk with I no know. This French mathematician, without the right mathematician, wetin be him name? Him name na Blaise Pascal. So now this guy now just sit down one day, we come say, is it this thing where they stress us? So anytime we get something like a plus b all squared, we can't expand them. Even that expansion where you say this one is something like a plus b into a plus b, this thing they stress us to expand though. What if they can increase this power to 3? Let me say the thing goes so far also. What if you can increase the power to 5 or the power to 7? What if you can't give us to the power of 11? They won't finish us with that now. So the thing is not supposed to be like this now. Maybe we think of the easiest way we can do them. You know, say when you expand this one, the result we get for this one are a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So this coefficient then, the coefficient of this particular a now 1, coefficient of this ab now 2, coefficient of this b squared now 1. So if you carry from this kind of thing like this, carry form better triangle like this, where we say if they bring expansion way big, we go add up these numbers like that, reach that particular point, copy and carry and run our thing. One line, we go figure the answer. Instead of all these things where they don't carry us put inside. As you can talk like that, now our guy just begin sit down, begin con dey form triangular arrays. Now make I define, I say Pascal triangle is a triangular triangle. See triangle here. Anything will resemble like this. Now be triangle. Now the triangular arrays of numbers. So number can they arranged in form of triangle like this. Now be now the coefficients of this particular number will be coefficient of a squared. Now be 1. Coefficient of this one. Now those kind of things now carry arrange them. So make we go straight to the point. Now how you take build them? Anyhow I take build them now. Learn them more. You say okay, like I see be like this now. Make we start with 1. And this one now for when you get something like a plus b all to the power of 0. Everybody for this life knows anything raised to the power of 0 will still give you back this one. Then the second one you can see me do, make we take 1, start 1 like this, and always end down with 1. Wetin this one mean say since we dey talk about binomial will be 2 terms expression or 2 terms expression, yes, a plus b to the power of 1 will still give us a plus b. And remember say Pascal triangle talk about the triangular array of the coefficients. I don't tell you now, triangular array of the weighting, the binomial coefficients. So now the binomial coefficient of this a, the coefficient of this a now 1, now be this one. The coefficient of this b now 1, now be this one. Remember this one they work. You get this one because the power of this one are 1. You get this one because the power of this one are 0. Anything to the power of 0 now 1. You can say always they start with 1 and end with 1, but they add the numbers in between. Wetin mean be say I go start with 1 again. I can say 1 plus 1 will give me 2. Then I go end with 1 again. Now wetin talk. This one now for when you get a plus b. Why this thing called the lag now? A plus b to the power of 2. You can say if you want build again, maybe a plus b to the power of 3, start with 1. Always start with 1. Add 1 plus 2 to give you 3. Add 2 plus 1 to give you 3. Then end with 1. This one now for when you get a plus b all to the power of 3. You can say if you want to get a plus b to the power of 4, if you start with 1 again, then add 1 plus 3, it will give you 4. 3 plus 3, it will give you 6. 3 plus 1, it will give you waiting 4. Then end with 1. This one now for when you get a plus b to the power of 4. This thing no get ending. I no go like give you this particular thing. You no get ending. If you do them to the power of 100, but you just say na suffer, you want to survive yourself with that. You want stress yourself. If you do them to the power of 500, 10,000, million, as long as if you build them. Let's say I want to do for a plus b to the power of 5. I go start with 1 again. Then 1 plus 4 will give you 5. I will repeat this thing so that you go dey used to them. 4 plus 6 will give you 10. 6 plus 4 will give you 10. 4 plus 1 will give you 5. It's just the right time between those numbers, the answer. Then repeat 1 again. This one now for when you get a plus b all to the power of 5. Black will end down with the last one. I just want to end down with this one. Maybe I start with 1 when I want to do a plus. But assignment what they give you, do until 10. Do until 10 because even me when I did school, I don't reach like 17 or I'm not sure that I don't reach 20 because it can't occupy space for my book. But I understand them, so to show myself I understand them, I don't reach if not 15 or 17 to the power of 15. I build them reach like that. But for during exam, I memorize them like I understand them, like the coefficient till maybe 9 them, all those kind of things. Can I do my equation? 1 plus 5 will give me 6. 5 plus 10, 15. 10 plus 10, 20. By this time, you're supposed to understand this thing. 10 plus 5, 15. 5 plus 1, 6. You can end up with 1 again. This one now for when you get a plus b to the power of 6. So your assignment, review this thing from the beginning. Check whether you understand. This thing I need to call a Pascal triangle. You see, it has to look like triangle. The triangular arrays of number. If you want to make I even add more, I feel still do one. If you want to do a to the power of 7, if you just start with 1 again, 1 plus 6 will give you 7. 6 plus 15 will give you about 21, abi, put 21. Then 15 plus 20 will give us about 35. 15 plus 20 again, or 20 plus 15 will give us 35. Then this one will give us waiting. 15 plus 6 will give you 21. 6 plus 1 will give you 7. You end with 1 again. This one are for a plus b. A plus b raised to the power of 7. Now you get what I notice. If numbers start with 1 and 5, it they end with 5 and 1. If you start with 1 and 6, you will see 1, 6, 15, 20. You can start with this one, they go back 15, 6, 1. 1, 7, 21, 35. You can end them 35, 21, 7, 1. Now pattern and all of those things. I just use them carry. I don't show you how to build this thing finish. I don't show you how to build and finish. The next slide now to teach you how to use this one, carry solve problem. Now my job to teach you how to build this one, and now your job to begin the practice and make this thing become part of you, because you go see them for exam, I'm not gonna like give you. But when you don't see, say you don't see power wey go reach, you know, say you don't reach 7 9, the thing don't dey stress me to even build reach 8 9. They no say we no fit do am. Just imagine say make them say make you do a plus b to the power of 15. They won't finish you with that now. Now stress, they won't stress you. You go fit do am, but it go stress you. Now there we will come introduce the one we call binomial theorem. There place now they come they begin to use the binomial theorem formulas, carry am dey solve problem where Pascal triangle won't stress us for. It says this thing don't they connect. Now the importance of this particular tutorial, what they do for you is now take this particular class seriously, because it will help you. Lecturer no get time to break this thing down for you like this. You understand? So when it's your opportunity to learn them for pidgin, learn them well. You understand? Ask questions when necessary. But I know that I clear everything. So make we enter the next slide where I will show you how to use them solve problem. I hope you enjoy the class. They go.